Hi Capricorn, welcome to Heart Wisdom. It's Angela here with your general reading for the week beginning 16th of August 2021. Thank you so much for being here, and a huge thank you to all of you who've subscribed to my channel, left comments, liked and shared. The support and feedback is much appreciated. It helps to keep me motivated, and it also helps with the YouTube algorithms, which means that more people get to see my videos. So thank you so much for that. As always, Capricorn, my intention with these readings is to help you to connect to your inner wisdom and to help you to be more heart-centered, because that can enhance all areas of your life. So I'd like the cards today to help us to identify any potential challenges and solutions for you, to help you to connect to love and compassion, especially for yourself, and any messages that come through to be for your highest good for the week beginning 16th of August 2021. Okay, we've got sunshine, freedom, opening, and from the bottom of the deck, focus. Okay, so in the challenge position you've got sunshine, linked to that is freedom, opening is the answer or solution, and the underlying energy for the week is focus. So what might you be finding challenging or difficult as regards sunshine, Capricorn, and how could that be linked to freedom for you? Well, I just want to look at the elements here, because I find it interesting that we've got what can be fire. This can appear like the sky over the ocean and can represent air. And this looks like a wave breaking on the ocean, which is water. So we've got fire, air and water. And what's missing is earth. And as you know, Capricorn, you're an earth sign. So I'm picking up that you're somehow absent or missing or distracted or disconnected. That's what's coming across quite strongly without even going into the cards in any depth. So perhaps you're feeling like that in some way. And it's interesting we've got the focus card as the underlying energy for the week, because that can yes, represent focus and you having clarity, but it may be that you've been feeling a lack of focus and disconnected, perhaps distracted. Perhaps there's a lot going on for you and you're caught up in that somehow, and there's a need for you to be still. This speaks of stillness to me, and you're just finding it a challenge to find that stillness. Well, take heart from this spread, Capricorn, because this speaks about you getting focus and really connecting in this week, and I'll come back to that. So coming back to the challenge of sunshine being linked to freedom. Now, sunshine can speak of sunshine itself and having a sunny disposition and happiness and a sense of being carefree in a way. It can also speak of fire, as I mentioned, the element of fire and the properties of fire as well, of burning away whatever is in its path and creating space for new growth. And I'm conscious of the wildfires that are going on in different parts of the world at the moment, and yes, sending out love and compassion to all of those involved. But this here for you this week, Capricorn, it's more about decluttering, simplifying things, removing obstacles, clearing the path, and bringing this sense of freedom. I mean, this is, it looks like the ocean with the sky above, as I mentioned, but it's not actually an image of that. It's actually an image of a piece of stained glass. If you want to know more about my cards, by the way, I like to work with abstract images, so I created these. There's information on my website, and sometimes it can help you to get a personal message actually in a general reading by focusing on the images on the cards and just tuning into your intuition. They may speak to you. But coming back to the image on this card, so yes, the ocean with the sky above, but it brings a sense of emptiness in this vast open space, and a sense of serenity and peace and stillness. And yes, there's a need for some decluttering and connecting into this, the energy of this for you. That's what's coming across here. And the way to achieve that is through this opening. Now, this is the answer for the week, Capricorn, and it's speaking about you opening up in some way. And as I mentioned, this can look like a wave breaking on the ocean. So that can speak about emotions and deep emotions as well. And by doing that, you're going to be able to achieve this clarity, this focus, this ability to connect to yourself and be true to yourself as well, without being swayed or, you know, pulled away from what it is that you're doing, without being distracted, in a nutshell. So how can you do this? How can you open up emotionally? Well, it's going to be different things for different people. It's a general reading, but ideally you will find that this week, Capricorn, it could be that you just need to take some time to be with yourself, to tune into how you're feeling and allow those feelings to flow. It could be that it might help you to speak to a loved one, a close friend, or even, you know, you might decide to have some assistance from a professional, just to help you to look at those feelings and to release them. Perhaps, you know, it's been making you feel disconnected and foggy and unable to focus, because you know that there's something perhaps that you need to look at, and you may have some doubts or fears around how that will be for you. Ideally, you will find resolution around this week, Capricorn, and this decluttering can speak about clearing out emotional baggage, but it can also speak about just generally decluttering your life, in terms of, you know, making more space where you live. It could be that there are people that you need to leave behind, because, you know, as we go through life, we grow and develop and we change, and sometimes it's necessary to change the people around us as well. So yes, an interesting week, Capricorn, leaving something behind that no longer serves, making space for this inner peace and sense of freedom and expansiveness as well, and you being able to have clarity around what it is that you need going forward. I hope that resonates and you found it helpful, and I hope you have a great week, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, may your heart be your guide. Love and light. Namaste.